take a seat there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now we'll take it. How are you? You're very welcome. Wait a minute, here, let's take a seat. No. You're welcome. Now, take a chair.
Well, seeing as you came now, lads, you might as well sit in and play, because I don't want to be kept up until 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, like the last night. So, and I want no fight now, by the way, lads. A clean game. It's cold enough, lads, tonight, isn't it? It'll go through the pits.
We'll go through the pits, not for the show.
No way.
What's that you have?
This is a goose, John.
No.
Any chance you pay enough for me?
But I said that again.
Do you know that's a goose's head? Again, there's a different head out of the here. The big one is like, oh, Jay, he got a picking something.
I'd like to be approved to that, no?
You won't? Well, let me out. I have the proof here for you. I bought her to get up for Christmas, and I put her in the shade, and I went out to flesh one, and she lay it. And let me out, isn't that day?
Well, that's surely a goose, though.
Oh, the goose for definite.
But that could be another goose's
Did you
egg.
not? Because there's only the one goose in
We
the
give you
house.
everything, he don't trust you.
There's only the one goose in the house, but I don't tell lies around.
I never tell you what, that's one. PJ will play out for you.
What do you want, you play?
We will forward.
How much you men?
Well, if I know, it's a goal session anyway,
Sure,
sure.
there isn't, sure. It's a good pleasure on Chile, eh?
The other end where you
Down there, we'll be players out.
Right.
Thank you.
Go on then.
That's all right.
Thanks, sir.
You get your money when you come back, we'll plenty of it.
Do tell that.
Yeah.
They were in the parlour. There,
In the parlour. Right.
Was there a yonder with that goose?
There was there.
I'll do it. Take
He's
it.
an old one there.
You got almost forgotten Richard.
I think it's so.
Look, teacher.
When we have this finished.
Right, right. Oh.
God bless you.
I'd swear that I saw that goose 5 years ago above the house.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You've probably gambled before.
That one has been played 1,000 times, but she's been played once.
She's wrinkles and reasons.
Just wrinkles, she has.
I say she'd want to be so good buying. I said, be easier, let you know the buy for
very welcome. Lovely singing.
Look, Tina.
And looks out o'er the sea, and sleeping time or waking time, it's there I'd like to be, to walk again those kindly streets, the place where life began, with those boys of Farness Roger, who hunted for the ran. With cudgels stout we'd roam about in search of the droline. We'd search for birds through every furze, from letter to domain. We'd leap for joy beneath the and tan, where the boys of Barnastraja, who hunted farther on, now they toil in foreign soil, where they have made their way. Deep in the heart of London town, or over in Broadway, and I am left to sing their deeds and praise them while I can. Those boys of Barnastraja, who hunted farther on. Here's a health to them tonight, wherever they may be, by the roads of Carn River or the slopes of Beamathy. John Dolly and Pat Andy and the Sheens, Con and Dan, and the boys of Barnastraja, who hunted farther on. When the wheel of life runs out and peace comes over me, just take me back to that old town between the hills and sea. I'll take my rest in those green fields, the place where life began, with those boys of Barnastraja, who hunted farther on.
Well, goodbye now, and thank you very much.
Thank
For
you.
the great night.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.
Very enjoyable.
Bye.
Good night.
Sean.
Thank you. Good night, Sean. Glad you joined the happy mummers. Safe journey home.
The house with the biggest kitchen in the village was always selected for the Mummers' Spree, which was held some night between Christmas and the New Year. The money collected by the mummers would help to provide refreshments. The men who did not go out with the mummers would pay 2 shillings each. All women were free. It usually went on to the late hours of the morning.
Now, by way of change, I want to call on a very good friend of mine, Mark Moore, and he's going to sing a song, The Home I Left Behind. Thank you very much, Mark.
I was born on a hillside by yonder flowing stream. Its memories are in my mind, its meadows fresh and green. It often nearly breaks my heart and gives me a troubled mind when I think of dear old Ireland and the home I left behind. I went into the valley for to bid my friends adieu. I stood upon a bonny bridge, the boglands for to view. I stood upon that far bridge, like I used to many's a time. It's from there I took my last fond look at the home I left behind. It was early next morning, with a sad and broken heart. I stood on the hearth of my father's floor. It's sad we both must part. With me mother's arms around my neck, and the tears her eyes did blind, as I tore out from her arms in the home I left behind. We travelled through old Ireland till we came to Queenstown Quay. 'Twas there I saw a steamer bound for America. 'Twas there I saw a steamer bound for some foreign clime. I thought my heart would surely break for the home I left behind. And since I've landed in New York, strange faces I have known, but there's none so dear or so near to me as the ones I left at home. And when I've lots of shining gold and a girl to make my bride, I'll roll her in my arms in the home I left behind.
have a brush here, but don't worry, I'm not going to ask Eddie to sweep the floor. What I am going to do is ask Paddy and Pauline Malone to do one of their favourite numbers, a twig dance. Pauline, all yours. And now, I want to call on the star of the show, our local Seanachoi, Mike Nash, to give you one of his special renditions. Michael.
But you know, Johnny Murphy was a sort of like myself, you know. He was the little bitty and harmless, you know. And he was the eldest of the family. There was in the family, 4 boys. And the mother thought nothing of Johnny because he hadn't a bit of education, you know, but the other 3 boys were smart and they were educated, sent off to Maynooth and made 3 priests. And she blackguarded poor Johnny. But anyway, after 4 years in the missions, the 3 boys came home. Lord, there was a mighty commotion. And there was nothing about Johnny, of course, as usual. But because of the first morning they were home anyway, Johnny was out doing the jobs in the yard. And God, he got the smell of the pen, rashers and sausages and the hopping on it, man alive. And he went and sat down beside the fire. So because the first thing what happened up got Father Gerald. Good morning, Father, she said. Oh, good morning, Mother, he says. Had you a nice night, Father? Oh, he said, I had a beautiful night, he said. I had beautiful dreams of angels singing in heaven. Lord, she said, wasn't that grand? No. Move over, oh, that Johnny, she said, and let down Father Gerald. So we got the next thing up gets Father Gerald. Good morning, Father. Oh, good morning, Mother. Had you a nice night? Well, Lord, he said, I had a beautiful night. The angels were singing in heaven. And I had such a lovely night. Lord, she said, isn't that grand? Will you move over, oh, that Johnny, and let down Father Gerald? At this stage, poor old Johnny was halfway up to the door. The next thing up gets Father Tom. Good morning, Father. Good morning, Mother. The same rigmarole. So because at this stage, poor old Johnny was shoved out nearly at the door. So he was getting fierce fed up, and the next thing he said, I had a dream too. She said, wouldn't it all surprise me? What were you dreaming about? She said. He said, I dreamt I was in hell. More than likely, she said, it's going to be the spot you're going to end up in. She said, what was it like? And he said, it was a sort of like here. She said, what do you mean? Well, he said, there were so many priests around the fire, I couldn't even get near her. I had a spot of trouble at the old care lately. Lord, it has me heart broke. But I was moseying along between Athlone and Ballinasloe. And Lord, didn't I pick up this grand pusher. Grand evening, Missy, said I. Tea, she says. We'll get rain, said I. We'll, she says. I often saw your face somewhere before, said I. Oh, because you could have, she says. I never go anywhere without it. At this stage I was getting horrible fed up and I started putting down the boot. And she said, take a daisy, she said, the bumps don't suit me. Oh God, between us and our harem, said I, oh, not that. She said, well, thanks be to God, said I, anyway. Oh, she said, I had an operation. Oh, had you, said I, a sore thing? Oh, Tish, she says, I had me pin in Nickedick's hours. You had your what, said I? Oh, she said, I had me pin in Nickedick's hours. She said, would you like to see what I had at hours? God, said I, sure, I wouldn't half mind. And we were passing out with this red brick building, and she said, there's where I had it hours. Lord, that was a drop as far as I was concerned. But anyway, we got up and we going along grand, and the next thing did me hand start rising. They handed me water gauge, the usual trouble leaking radiator. But I pulled up on the side of the road, and this day some woman, God bless her, didn't she give me a bucket of water? And I topped up my radiator, and I had about half a bucket left over. And didn't I throw it in over the ditch? But the Lord, the minute I did, this half-drowned so-and-so stuck up his head. And he said, how dare you so-and-so, throw water in over the ditch? I said, no, look at here, me boy, said I. How dare you, said I, use abusive language like that? Do you realise I've a lady in the car? He said, what the hell do you think I've in here? A water hin, is it?
Sean Glennon is going to sing one of my favourite songs, the Connemara Cradle song. All right, Sean.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
On the wings of the wind, o'er the dark rolling deep, angels are coming to watch o'er thy sleep. Angels are coming to watch over thee. So list to the wind coming over the sea. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Lay your head on, and hear the wind blow. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Lay your head on, and hear the wind blow. Carols are sleighing way out on the blue. They're laden with herring of silvery hues. Silver the herring and silver the sea. Tonight will be set on for my love and me. Hear the wind blow,
begins another year.
When the golden sun sinks in the west, and the toil of a long day is o'er, though the road may be long in the lilt of a song, I'll forget I was weary before. Far ahead where the blue shadows fall, I shall come to contentment and rest. All the cares of the day will be all charmed away in my little grey home in the west. There are hands that will welcome me in. There are lips I am burning to kiss. There are two eyes that shine just because they are mine, and 1,000 things other folks miss. It's a corner of heaven itself.